Okay, I know that I said Max and Chloe would be the last video on the original drawings of everyone, but I actually found this recording of like me trying to put them all into a group photo. As you could probably tell, they were not meant to be all in one drawing, as I had to try and resize everybody to about the size I imagined how tall they would be, their heights relevant to each other, and yeah, it didn't turn out so good after that, but whatever. It happened. Anyways, so why am I back? I kind of just wanted to use this video that I found, this recording that I found, to kind of put my thoughts into like what I want to do with these characters. Like, okay, so I don't really have like a full plan for them. Like I don't really like. I only have like a real idea in mind. Like I kind of have like almost all of their backstories and like how they relate to each other, their relationships, both the like friendships and relationship and like romantic relationships type thing. And I have thought of like I would just and I have thought of like some fun scenarios. There might some scenarios that might be kind of fun to put them in and see how they would react. But that's pretty much it. I don't really have like a story in mind for them or anything really. The most story like thing is that I kind of imagine that like they're all like they all kind of live like in the same apartment building in San Antonio. Almost all of them are college students. I think like almost all of them are, and so I don't know. Maybe it's more of a dormitory, or I don't know. I kind of think it's just like they're just all kind of they're all like going to the same college, like almost all like they're all going to the same college, and they all just happen to live like on the same floor of an apartment. So yeah, that's what I got thinking. Like I kind of like some of them are roommates, some of them. Like they're all like they're not all on like in different apartments. They're not all in different apartments. They like they're like most of them are roommates, but they're not like all living in one apartment. Because like imagine like what. So yeah, they're not like just 9 people living in one tiny ass apartment. So yeah, obviously. But that's like I said, that's pretty much the extent to like a story. Is that they just live in an apartment and they just kind of get into some shenanigans, kind of thing. I don't know. I think I probably got kind of like I can't imagine being I would try and make it kind of like Three's Companies, where just kind of like this is like a little comedy thing, and just. Like, you know, or like a slice of life. I think that's what it's called. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to make like a comic with them because I don't know. I like thinking of comic ideas. They're not the first ones I've had. If you remember before I remade my channel, you probably remembered you probably remember a comic I uploaded to YouTube. Anyways, this is not about me writing comics, but yeah, like I said, I don't really have like I want to do something with them, but I don't have like a plan. Okay, I guess like something else that with like the story or like their world that I have with them is that basically their world is a world where where certain domesticated animals have the ability to switch between 3 different forms. Their animal form, a human form, and kind of a mix in between, like a middle ground. So you know, kind of like those Neko girls. Is that what they're called? You know, like the cat girls. So kind of like cat girls and dog girls, I guess, along with the boys. So yeah, so basically they can either be like a full dog or a full cat, or they can be human, or they can They can have like, or they can like also have like they're human, but then they got like some animal stuff going on. Like they got the ears, they got the tail. Although like when I was thinking about that, I kind of realized like, wait, what would I do for Max and Chloe because they're birds, and because like I didn't want like every animal to be able like when I thought about that, I was kind of because like Max and Chloe are like the only birds like at least in this group. So when I thought I was like, oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But then I kind of realized like, wait, what about Max and Chloe? They're birds, and like, how would they look in the in between phase? And I don't know. So I just kind of thought like they can like grow feathers on their arms when they're in that little middle phase, and just kind of have like that little tail, that like bird tail kind of thing. I don't know. Oh god, I'm rambling. And then also when I kind of realized that, I was like, so how does it work with? So I know I don't want it like every animal. Like how I imagine it is that it's mainly domesticated animals who have somehow managed to gain this ability. So like and like by domesticated I mean it would mostly be a world of cats and dogs, with certain birds being able to. I can't imagine like pets, like any animal that would be like a normal pet would probably be able to, but I don't really think fish would be I don't know. So for now it's like only it's like cats, dogs, and only certain birds have the ability to transform into in between animal and human form. So yeah, and like because I mean they're like carnivore, like most of them are carnivores. So I was like, oh, how are they? So yeah, they have to like eat some kind of meat. So yeah, you're technically, if you eat a hamburger, you are not murdering a person. You're just killing a cow for the hamburger. I mean, it might be still kind of weird because like they can't still transform into animal, but I guess it's just a little bit less because they can't turn human. I don't know. So yeah, like I said, not every animal will have this ability. Also, another thing that I was kind of thinking about was like also like maybe there are humans still, like regular humans, but I don't know why I kind of in this world I don't imagine there being that much for some reason. Like, I don't know. I really need to kind of figure this out. And also, like, why have these animals gained the ability to? I have like some thoughts that I've had is either witchcraft or science experimentation. I don't know which. I kind of am leaning more towards the science experiments because there's another character who is in another universe, and she can turn into a bear because of a thing that went a science experiment, which was heavily inspired by Spider-Man. Okay, this is not her story. So yeah, there are animals. There are dogs and cats and certain birds. Not every bird can turn human. You're not gonna see a pigeon just growing legs, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't remember where I was going with that. And so yeah, so they all just kind of live in this world, and everyone just kind of accepts it at this point because it's been a thing for a while, I guess. But like I don't know, like I really want to do this, but like I said, I don't really have like a story, or like a story fully thought out with them. Like the most like I do have some things I have planned to use them with. But like that, I mean, kind of like I kind of want to use the characters in some animatics that I have in mind. Like, I got some in mind for Sophie, Mona, and Max and Chloe. Like, those are the only ones that I got in mind for. I have like the other characters. They will be involved in the animatic in some way, but like it's mostly like their songs kind of thing. So yeah, I want to make some song animatics using these characters for like I guess kind of flesh out their story or characters a little bit, so that we can kind of This is kind of my way of using them, and like you guys kind of like know it a little bit more about like how I imagine these characters being. But I do, like I said, I kind of do want to make like a comic with them. It's just that like I don't really have a real story for them. I have thought of like how they all met. So I have like I kind of know that. Like I kind of know like how it would start. Or maybe it wouldn't start with them meeting each other. It would just like maybe it would just be like a flashback. It's like, remember the day we met. That was a fun experience or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I really want, like I've been saying, and I'm just repeating myself. I really do want to use these characters in something. It's just that I haven't really like fleshed them out too much. And it's the stuff that I do have them in is either animatics, or I also have an idea for a crossover with my other characters too. But yeah, that's just pretty much me because like I mentioned with Max and Chloe that I had some stuff in mind with them, and also the fact the whole them being animals kind of plays into that little rant I had about the hair colors, where I was just gonna make it that like, oh yeah, everyone just kind of everyone dyes their hair, but the color that's mostly on their hair, like the main color is their like natural hair color. For example, for Sophie, it would be black. For Mona, she'd have just white hair. Well, the exception being Max and Chloe dyed their entire hair. But then when I kind of was thinking about the idea that they can transform from human to bird, that like, no, that's actually their natural hair color. And yeah, so like if they are able to transform, then like everyone who has like a mixed hair color, that is their natural hair. That is like how their hair naturally patterns when they are humans. Except for Prince. He legit just dyes his hair brown. His hair is white as snow, and then he just is like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna dye my hair brown at the ends because I think it looks nice. So that's pretty much all I really wanted to say. I'm sorry this sounded very rambly, but I just really wanted to kind of get my thoughts on this out. So just like, and I managed to find this video. I was gonna try and fit it into another video, but hey, I found this. And again, I'm sorry if this was really rambly, but I kind of hope you enjoyed like hearing like my thought process with these guys. Yeah, as little as it may be. So I think I'm gonna go for now. All right, well, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!